On. Thank you. And for the invocation, may I call upon Srimati Sumitra Vasudevan, disciple of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Srimati Vedavalli, who also happens to be the second prize winner of GNB music competition held on an all-India basis. Thanks. Ranjani Nirajani Ranjani Nirajani Ratnaka Chuka Bharana Bhushani Talli Ranjani Nirajani Ratnaka Chuka Bharana Bhushani Talli Ranjani Nirajani Ratnaka Chuka Bharana Bhushani Talli Ranjani Nirajani Panchabanari Prema Priya Sakhi Panchabanari Prema Priya Sakhi Panchabanari Prema Priya Sakhi Pranavakara Panjarasida Shuki Pranavakara Panjarasida Shuki Ranjani Niranjani Kanjadala Lochani Kanjadala Lochani Kamakshi Kanjadala Lochani Kamakshi Karuna Rasayuta Charukatakshi Kanjadala Lochani Kamakshi Karuna Rasayuta Charukatakshi Sanchita Papamella Pogoti Sanchita Papamella Pogoti Sanchita Papamella Pogoti Sanjala Mudirchi Sada Bro Sanjala Mudirchi Sada Bro Ranjani Niranjani Ratnaka Juga Bharana Bhushani Talli Ranjani Niranjani. Namaskaram and welcome once again on behalf of the committee to the GNB celebration of his life and his music. To begin the day's proceedings, the Mysore royal family has been custodians of Indian art and culture for centuries. They have been patrons of music and other arts, with musicians given pride of place in their courts. Veena Seshanna, Muttaiya Bhagavatar, and Mysore Varadharaja have been nourished and thereafter cherished by the Mysore family. Their commitment to liberate art like music, dance, theatre, and the like is unparalleled and well known to one and all. Their patronage did not stop or was not restricted to Carnatic musicians. Ustad Abdul Karim Khan had a special place in their courts, and so did many other venerable Hindustani musicians. Therefore, it is very much in order that a worthy descendant is here with us to celebrate the musical royalty that was GNB. She is none other than Srimati Deepamalini Devi, the granddaughter of the Venerable Jayachama Rajendra Vodayar. The princess's claim to be here is not merely because of lineage. She herself is a veena player of great competence, besides dabbling in painting. She is a person of distinction who has done yeoman service for art and literature. This is apart from the fact that she is passionately fond of English literature. To all this, she brings a fetching humility, which is her greatest adornment, or the greatest adornment to her personality. Today she is here because of her great respect for our tradition and legacy, of which the legendary GNB holds a very illuminated space, and because of whom we are all here today. And to honor the princess, may I call upon Srimati Ramya Vijayaraghavan. Yeah. Thank you, and may I now request Srimati Deepamalini Devi to address this august audience.
I wish Begum Parveen Sultana, members of the Global GNB Centenary Celebrations Committee, and all those present here a very good evening. I thank the committee for the kind invitation to be amongst you this evening to witness a performance by a legend, Padma Shri Begum Parveen Sultana, in honor of another great legend, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Shri G.N. Balasubramaniam. I have had the opportunity to listen to Begum Parveen Sultana many years ago as a child at the Mysore Palace during the Dasara festival. Though I had not yet been trained in classical music, the memory of her beautiful voice is still fresh in my mind after all these years. It is an honor for me to represent the royal family of Mysore at this prestigious event, as my ancestors, the Vodayars, have been deeply involved with Indian music since the founding of the dynasty in the 14th century. The kings of the Vijayanagar Empire patronized Indian classic music from the 14th to the 16th centuries, after which this tradition was continued by the kings of Mysore well into the 20th century. And I am happy to note that this tradition is now continued by the Music Academy and all of you in Chennai. The royal family of Mysore extended support to music, leading to Mysore emerging as the musical center of South India along with Tanjore. In the 17th century, Chamaraja Wadiyar V, who was a great patron of the arts, conducted veena and vocal concerts every day. The golden age of Carnatic music in Mysore was considered to be during the reigns of Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar III and his descendants, Chamaraja Wadiyar IX, Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV, and my grandfather Jayachamaraja Wadiyar. It was in this era that the Mysore court came to be the largest and most renowned patron of music. Mysore developed a distinct school of music which gave importance to raga and bhava. The Royal School of Music was founded at the palace to help institutionalize the teaching of the art. Carnatic compositions were printed and European staff notation came to be employed by royal musicians. Mysore even had separate streets for vainikas, singers, percussionists, and others. During this period, many noted Indian musicians received patronage at the Mysore court, such as Mysore Sadashiv Rao, Veene Sheshana, Veene Subarna, Mysore Vasudevachar, Dr. H.L. Muttaya Bhagavatar, Mysore Karigiri Rao, Veene Venkatagiriyappa, T. Chaudaya, Tiger Varadharaja, Titte Krishna Iyengar, and R.N. Doraiswamy, to name a few. Mysore Vasudevachar holds the unique distinction of having been patronized by 4 generations of Mysore kings and of having been court musician to 3. Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar III was a trained musician, musicologist, and composer of merit. Being a devotee of the family deity goddess Chamundeshwari, he wrote all his compositions under the mudra Chamundi or Chamundeshwari. He composed many javalis and devotional songs in Kannada under the title Anubhava Pancharatna. His scholarship in Kannada is acclaimed and his compositions are seen as parallels to the Vachana poems of the Veerashaiva poets and to the devotional songs of the Haridasas of Karnataka. Maharaja Chamaraj Wadiyar IX followed his father's footsteps when it came to patronizing the arts. He was trained in classical music by his own court musicians, Veene Sheshana and Veene Subarna. He was well versed in the violin and often participated along with other musicians in violin performances at the Krishna temple in the palace premises. The clear evolution of the distinctive style of playing the veena, known as the Mysore Bani, was one of the greatest musical changes that occurred during his reign. He is known to have helped many young artists, both by patronage of their talent and in their personal difficulties. He sponsored Mysore Vasudevachar to train at Tiruvayuru under the famous Patnam Subramania Iyer. Vidwan Vasudevacharya was extremely close to the Maharaja and would often accompany him on his tours. In the court of my great-grand-uncle, His Highness Sri Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV, Carnatic music held the place of honor. The Maharaja himself played many musical instruments such as the veena, the violin, mridangam, nadaswara, sitar, as well as the harmonium, saxophone, and the piano. Being a scholar and an avid listener, he was well versed in the nuances and subtleties of music, and the finest musicians of the era were accorded a place in the court as vidwans. It was in this traditional and sacred atmosphere that the young Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam was introduced as a prodigy, and he sang kritis in Mohanam and Shanmuga Priya Raga. His performance moved the Maharaja so much that he placed his hand on the young genius's shoulder in appreciation. Subsequently, he used to refer to GNB as the Shanmuga Priya boy while talking about him to Muttaya Bhagavatar. Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam also sang the kriti Bro Cheva and Khamas, after which a greatly pleased Mysore Vasudevacharya wondered whether he had really composed such a magnificent song. Later, when Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam became the superstar of Carnatic music, he was invited to the court again. The Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar and great musicians of the court, like Harikeshanallur Muttaya Bhagavatar, Mysore Vasudevacharya, besides the leading palace vidwans, were all present when Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam sang the Raga Gauda Malhar and sang Muttaya Bhagavatar's Kriti Sarasamukhi in that raga. The entire court was mesmerized and felt there was a Gandharva in their midst. After being honored by the Maharaja, Muttaya Bhagavatar, who was in tears due to the effect of the music, took Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam to his residence and told him, "I have merely composed a song in that raga. I never knew that raga could be sung so elaborately and aesthetically." He then presented Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam with a tambura named Bharata, stating that his devotion to music was akin to Bharata's devotion to Rama. My grandfather, late His Highness Sri Jayachamraja Wadiyar, was a connoisseur of both Western and Carnatic music and an acknowledged authority of Indian philosophy. He received high honors in the annual examinations conducted by the Trinity College of Music, London, and became a good pianist and a composer as well. He helped the Western world discover the music of a little-known composer, Nikolai Karlovich Medtner, and was responsible for forming the Medtner Society in honor of the Russian composer. It was only after his coronation that he was initiated to Carnatic music and learned to play the veena under Vidwan Venkatagiriappa and mastered the nuances of Carnatic music under the tutelage of veteran composer Asthan Vidwan Sri Vasudevacharya. He was also initiated into the secrets of Sri Vidya as an upasaka under the assumed name Chitra Prabhananda by his guru Shilpi Siddhalinga Swami. This inspired him to compose as many as 94 Carnatic music kritis under the assumed name of Sri Vidya. His knowledge of music, Sanskrit and philosophy was the basis of his 94 kritis in Sanskrit. Apart from the usual ragas, he also composed in rare and new ragas such as Bala Chandrika, Bhanu Chandrika, Hamsa Natini, Hamsa Vinodini, Suranandini, Jaya Samvardini, etc., some of which I am grateful to hear will be played during this celebration. In 1964, when Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam was appointed principal of the Swati Tirunal Academy of Music in Trivandrum, His Highness Sri Jayachamraja Wadiyar praised him, stating that Vidwan Balasubramaniam has won public acclaim and admiration for his characteristic style in rendering raga, kirtanas, pallavi, and other musical forms. Sri G.N. Balasubramaniam was extremely popular and greatly admired all over the Mysore region and was frequently invited to perform in Mysore state, to which huge crowds would converge and listen with rapt and respectful attention. He had a mesmeric hold on listeners, which was a result of his great vidvat, mellifluous voice, and a certain ineffable magic that was part of his music and persona. This centenary celebration of GNB has been a grand success, and I congratulate all the people involved in organizing it. Mention must be made of Sri S.Vijayaraghavan, who has worked hard to ensure the success of this event. Namaskar.
Thank you, Deepamalini ji. Before honoring the artist of the day, it is my privilege to share a few words about her with you, not only a privilege and honor. Begum Parveen Sultana certainly does not need to be introduced to the culturally honed city of Chennai. And she reciprocates by saying that she feels this is her second home. The warmth, respect, and adulation she has derived is something she truly values and considers close to her heart. And as for Chennai's reaction to the Begum, there is only one word. Ever since the first time she sang here, Chennai has been bewitched and continues to be under her spell, I think, for times to come. And we have truly put her on a very high pedestal amongst the Hindustani classical vocalists. Such a persona, whose modesty is as astonishing as her vidvat, is here to regale us for a very, very special occasion. And as our managing committee member, Sri Vijayaraghavan, related to us in the opening session, Parveen ji said, "I have to be here for the great GNB. whom I venerate as a saint of music. To which we would all agree, and not just confining it to her words, she has now proved it by her action, by coming down here to be with all of us to celebrate the memory of our beloved G.N. Balasubramaniam. Though I don't need to say this, Begum ji has been gifted with a very divine voice that tugs the heartstrings of every listener. But I must also hasten to say, to add on, that it is not just the voice, but also its rich imagery, flowing manodharma, which is rooted in tradition and classicism, but yet imbued with a surge of adventure, all combined with an explicable magic, an inexplicable magic and charm that is her very own. And may I call upon Srimati Lakshmi Menon to honor Begum ji. Thank you. Today's honoring and felicitation is short and sweet. I think everybody is eagerly awaiting her recital. By Sri Mukundraji, disciple of the Pandit Krishnamurthy and Pandit Varadharaja. She is accompanied on the piano by Srivas who is a disciple of the Pandit Krishna and Pandit Purushottam. Accompanying her on the tamburas are Srimati S.Vijayaraghavan, disciple of Rajagopalan, and Gayatri Devi, a disciple of Padma Chandilian, who also happens to be a playback singer and an established Carnatic vocalist. A short description about Parveen Sultana ji. She started learning music at Nagaon, Assam, from Father Janab Ikramul Majid at the tender age of 5. Her gurus in order were Janab Ikramul Majid, late Pandit Chinmay Lahari of Calcutta, and from 1973 she learned from the internationally known maestro Sangeet Martand, Ustad Dilshad Khan of Kirana Gharana. Her forte is a matchless voice covering nearly 4 octaves and incredible virtuosity, tonal clarity and purity of voice and notes. Her first concert was in 1962 at Sadarang Music Conference at Calcutta, where she sang and became a child prodigy at the age of 12. The awards bestowed on her are the Padma Shri in 1976, which makes her the youngest to get it, the Cleopatra of Music in 1972, the Gandharva Kalanidhi in 1980, the Mia Tansen Award in 1986, the Assam Government Award, which is the Sangeet Samragni in 1994, the Sangeet Natak Academy Award in 1999, the Srimanta Shankar Dev Award in 2004, the MTV's Emmys Award in 2004, and the list continues to grow. Please enjoy Srimati Parveen Sultana. To garland and honor Begum ji, may I call upon Srimati Malati Ravishankar.
Wow, namaste, thank you. Nothing.
And to garland the tabla artist Shri Mukund Raj Dev, may I call upon Shri Ravishankar Mangipudi. I request him to garland and honor Srinivas Acharya. Shri Malati ji, please honor the Tampura artist Srimati S.M. Vilasini. And Srimati Gayatri Devi. Enjoy the divine music.
Hello.
Where's the mic man, please? Please don't switch off. I have not yet started singing. Keep it on, okay? Thank you. It's coming and going. Scared of me, I think. Namaskar, Adab. I have got no words to thank you all, especially Vijayaraghavan, who has invited me, all of us, for such a divine performance and festival they are having for last 2-3 days. I am very fortunate and very honored that I have come to sing for GNB's Centenary performance. Please, 1 second. Well, as Raghavan told me over telephone that we are going to organize a festival in the name of the legendary musician GNB. I said, no, he is a saintly musician. He is a Gandharva. He is a Kalanidhi. But most unfortunate thing that I have never heard him, you know. But my father, late Janab Ikramul Majid, he used to learn from Ustad Bare Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab those days. I'm talking about 40s and 50s. He later on told me that, beta, I have heard GNBG because Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab and GNB Ustad Amir Khan Sahab, they used to get together and they used to discuss regarding South Carnatic music and North Indian music. And the way GNB used to appreciate the North Indian style of music. When my father said, I have heard them also discussing all these ragas. And it seems GNB used to tell people that, look, the Suddha Akaram, it's very, very important for vocal musician who sings vocal music, vocal Carnatic or North Indian music. Without proper Akaram, you cannot become a good artist. And you have to do the sadhana for that. And another thing, elaborating that Ragam Palam, Tanam Pallavi, all new compositions, it's him. The way he used to sing the Bilambit part also in Carnatic music, it is very rare nowadays. We don't hear. After GNB also, I hope his students will continue to do so. And his Gamakas, he has got this idea from great Ustad Amir Khan Sahab. So they used to exchange their views. And this is great. Those days, one musician will take help from other musician. The combination of their thought regarding music, such a divine music. So those are the great legendary musicians and saintly musicians with their blessings wherever we are standing today because of their blessings. And I'm sure today also I am praying to God that GNBG, please bless me also to sing, if I can just give little tribute to you in a proper manner. M.L. Basanta Kumari ji, when I first came to Madras, I'm talking about 72 or 73, she came to listen to me, and after listening to me, she just hugged me and she said, you know, I'm remembering my Guru GNB. He used to tell me that regarding that akaram, when I heard your akar, when you sing with this kind of akaram, I was remembering my Guruji, and he taught us for how to sing Akaram and the Gamakas and all that. So I'm so grateful. You have really reminded me of my Guruji. And she invited me for a cup of tea. I went and we were all discussing about GNB. So that's how I came to know a little bit about such a great saint musician like GNB. And MS Shubha Lakshmi ji also told me many times, whenever we discuss with all musicians and how they sing, how they are doing, what is the progress about our culture, that is Carnatic or Hindustani. Music is divine. So I'm really grateful today that I could come here and sing for this kind of divine festival, and my all best wishes for future also. And whenever you require my help, I am always there to come. And as a musician, I will definitely serve for music, and my next generation, whosoever is coming, for them also. Once again, Vijay, thanks a lot for this opportunity. Friends, let me wish you a very, very happy new year with very good health. I'll be starting this evening program with Rag Puriya Dhanasri. That Vijay also requested me over telephone. I said I will definitely try to sing. I'll be singing Bilambit Khayal and Drut Khayal, and followed by some other ragas. Rag Puriya Dhanasri, my accompanying musician, he is a very renowned and upcoming musician, tabla player, Pandit Mukund Rajdev, and he is playing for us for last almost 7-8 years all over the world. And Srinivas Acharya, he is also a very wonderful harmonium player, and they are all accompanying me for many years now. And Vinaya, she is herself a very good singer. I'm honored that she is playing the Tanpura for me. God bless you. And Vinasini, wonderful name, wonderful person. She also a very good singer. GNB school, right? Yes. And another, she has come from Delhi. She stays in Delhi, although she is a Chennai girl. She is Priya. Sorry, I'm extremely sorry. Priya. She is also a singer, Hindustani classical music she is learning. So friends, please bless us. We have come to you all, such wonderful, appreciative audience. You are my God and I am your Pujarin. Rag Puriya Dhanasri. I will definitely sing Bhavani Dayani, but that we sing only at the end. Let me sing one more piece and then I will sing Bhavani. Thank you so much, friends. I am ever grateful to you all for such wonderful appreciation. And you are liking my music. I am so grateful to you all. Feeling like carrying you all wherever I go to get this kind of appreciation, because we die for that kind of things. We musicians, we want that only. If we can touch your soul, that's an award for us, much more than Bharat Ratna. These songs are very easily available, but to get proper appreciation from a Rasika, it is very rare. That is God's gift. Thank you so much for your kind attention and kind cooperation. Thank you very much. Many people's request, I will sing a small bhajan, Mira bhajan, and then afterwards I will sing Bhavani. Will that be okay? Sure, I don't mind. But I think it's getting late also. Na? Madras people are not used to stay long. Because last 25 years that is my, experience. 9 o'clock means they all have to go now. But 4 o'clock you all start, so naturally it is fine. It's 9 o'clock, so I'll... Sure. Okay, okay. I don't understand what he's saying. He's speaking French, I think. My favorite Hamsadhani, a small piece of Tarana in Raga Hamsadhani, which is composed by my husband Guru, Sangeet Mahartan Ustad Dilshad Khan. Whatever the composition just now I sang, it is all composed by him. Thank you. I am very honored that you all have liked it, except one or two, that Puriya Dhanasri Bandis, Chota Khyal Bandis was traditional, but the Bilambit Khyal was composed by him. The bhajan was composed by him, and this tarana which I am going to sing is composed by him. Thank you very much. I will just sing, gentlemen has requested me to sing Rag Kedar, since it is more than 9 o'clock. So I'll sing a bhajan in Rag Mishra Kedar.
If this was not divinity in music, what else is? Above caste, creed, religion.
Please bless me with good health and good voice so that I can carry on like this till my last breath.